The egg that whispered. The morning the forest decided to talk, it did not use the wind, it did not use the trees, it used an egg. And the first person to hear it almost ran mad. Ngozi was not the kind of child people listened to. If she said, "I saw a goat climb a tree," they would say it is hunger. If she said, "I heard voices in the night," they would say, "Sleep well next time." So when she came running into the village square that morning, breathing like someone chased by spirit, "Nna, are you?" The egg is talking. Everybody ignore her except one man, old Papa Ikenna, who had no teeth and too much free time. Leaned forward. "Did you say egg or ghost?" Ngozi swallowed. "Egg." He stood up immediately, leads the way, because in the village, anything strange was either dangerous or profitable. The forest was usually quiet that morning. No birds, no insects. Even the most stubborn goats refused to follow. As Ngozi and Papa Ikenna walked deeper, a faint glow appeared between the roots of a massive iroko tree. There it was, an egg. Not the kind chicken would lay. This one was bigger than a coconut, smooth like polished clay, and glowing like it had swallowed moonlight. Papa Ikenna whispered, "If this is not money, then I don't know what money is." Then the egg spoke, soft, calm, almost gentle. "Break me only when your heart is pure." Ngozi jumped back. Papa Ikenna nearly fainted. "Jesus, it talks." The egg continued, like it was used to shocking people. "Break me only when your heart is pure." Words spread faster than fire in dry grass. By afternoon, the entire village gathered around the iroko tree. Even people who had leg pain suddenly remembered how to walk. Chief Okafo arrived with his red cap, titled proudly, "A talking egg is cough. In my village, impossible. Let me handle it." He stepped forward, cleared his throat like someone about to give a speech. "I, Chief Okafo, man of great integrity," the egg interrupted. "Break me only when your heart is pure." The villagers murmured. Chief Okafo forced a laugh. "Of course, that is exactly who I am." He picked up a stone, raised it high, brought it down. Bah! The egg did not crack. Instead, it turned into solid stone. The sound nearly broke his wrist. "Ah, my hands," he shouted, shaking it wildly. The villagers gasped. Someone whispered, "Maybe your heart is not as pure as your cap." Chief Okafo glared. "Who said that?" Next came Mama Blessing, the richest trader in the village. She adjusted her wrapper tightly. "Let me try. I am a woman of God. I even fast sometimes." The egg glowed softly. "Break me only when your heart is pure." Mama Blessing smiled. "No problem." She lifted it gently. "Inside this egg may be gold or dollars, or something better than my neighbor's shops." She grabbed a pestle and bam, nothing. The egg hardened again like a rock. The pestle bounced back and hit her forehead. "Chai!" The crowd burst into laughter. Even Papa Ikenna clapped. Pure heart has failed again. One by one they tried. The hunter, the teacher, even the pastor who prayed for 30 minutes before trying. Each time, the same thing. The egg would turn cold, heavy, silent, like it had closed its ears. And each failure came with embarrassment or small injury or both. Through all this, Ngozi stood quietly at the edge. Her clothes were worn, her slippers almost finished, her eyes tired. At home, her mother lay sick, very sick. No money for medicine, no food sometimes, just prayers and hope that refused to die. She wasn't talking about gold. She wasn't thinking about wealth. She just wanted her mother to stop coughing at night. As the sun began to set, people started believing this egg is useless. Someone said, "It's a scam." Another added, "Papa Ikenna shook." "Oh, maybe we are the problem." Nobody answered him. When the forest became quiet again, Ngozi stepped forward. Her heart was beating fast. Not from fear, but from something deeper. She knelt beside the egg. "I don't know if you will listen to me," she whispered. "I don't have strength. I don't have money." Her voice trembled. "But my mother, she's dying. Tears rolled down her face. I am not asking for riches. I am not asking for anything big. She placed her hands gently on the egg. I just want her to leave silence. The air shifted. The egg glowed brighter, warmer, softer. This time, it did not repeat its warning. Instead, it whispered differently. Your heart is ready. Ngozi hesitated. Then slowly, she taped the egg. Crack. Light burst out. Not blinding, not harsh, warm, like morning sunlight after a long, dark night. It wrapped around her hands, around her body, around the trees. The forest seems to breathe again. And for a moment, everything was still. Back in the village, Ngozi was laying weakly on her mat. Her breathing shallow, her body tired. Then the light appeared, soft, golden. It entered the hut like it knew the way, touched her gently and disappeared. Mama Ngozi opened her eyes. She sat up slowly, looked around. Where am I? Outside neighbors who had gathered for just in case morning screamed. She awake. She's talking. One man fainted out of pure shock. Ngozi ran home, breathless. Mama. Her mother stood at the door alive, strong, smiling. They hugged tightly. No words, just tears and relief. The next day, the village returned to the local tree. The egg was gone. No shell, no stone, nothing. Only a faint warmth in the ground, like something good had passed through. Sifakafor cleared his throat. So what we have learned here is Papa Ikena caught him up. No speech today. Your hand is still swollen. The villagers laughed. Even Mama Blessing touched her forehead and said, next time, I will first check my heart before bringing pest. From that day, whenever people became greedy, someone would whisper, remember the egg. And they will laugh. But deep inside, they understood not everything in life responds to force. Some things listen only to the truth inside you. And somewhere in a forest, no one could fully understand. A soft voice still waited for another heart that was truly ready.